Hello everybody, Viewstan here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends and subscribe as well. Remember, we are exchanging here my knowledge for the time and we keep growing together. And let's jump into the charts. So, let's take a look on the dollar and first things first, let's take a look on the macro before we jump into the micro, okay? So first thing I'm going to acknowledge uh, all the levels that we have here that are clear. So we are going for the highs and the lows. This is going to take only a few minutes to craft. And so folks, what we are trying to understand here is not only the dollar, okay? Because we know there is a lot of things out there that are straightly related with the dollar. Like for example, debt, the increasing demand for the US dollar. And we know the dollar is smashing other currencies out there. Many, from what we can maybe talk about, it's like 40 or I don't know, maybe 30 currencies. And this is a big issue for countries like a second place, second largest economies. For example, Turkey, Brazil, Argentina, many countries in the Africa as well. So the New Zealand as well. So many other. Oh, the Australian dollar also. So even for big economies, they are struggling as well with the increase of uh, strength in the dollar. Okay, so this can be also a problem. And in the past, this is very significant. In the past, we had many deals, not only one, to take to easy off the dollar. Okay, and why? What was the reason back in the day? The dollar was smashing other currencies, literally smashing. And this is a big problem, okay? Because we know there is not a level playing field, but we are going to have soon, okay? So this is measuring the strength of the dollar, okay? And so even small moves, believe it or not, small moves are able to make a big damage in other currencies, okay? So despite the strong moves up and the ones down, for example, if the dollar keeps going up, it's going to crash many economies out there, okay? So yeah, now let's take a look on the macro first. And the scenario that we are going to acknowledge, oh, first things first, of course, the trend, okay? The whole trend is it's a downtrend, okay? But it's not a bearish trend because we know the dollar is very strong. We know that, and the trading balance, and also, for example, debt, trading balance, fiat exchange. So there is a lot of demand for the US dollar, okay? And so even in a downtrend, he keeps strong, okay? And so this line right here is the one that we are using to look at the trend, okay? Because we have, so this is crystal clear, we have lower highs. This one here is to be taken out soon, and we have new lows. Okay, so it doesn't matter, doesn't mean, sorry, that we are going to see other new lows. Okay, this is very, very unlikely. So we can take some approach as perpetual. Okay, like it's going up forever. It's going down forever. No. And remember a thing. All the patterns that we can see, they are like so all these ones here are not symmetrical, okay, but they work like joints, connection points, okay. This works for everything. We don't go up straight, we don't go down straight. There is no such a thing like this ever out there, okay. We are always looking for scenarios like this. In the way up, in the way down, and then keeps going. Okay, so there are connection points like joints. Okay, that's a thing that we are always have to acknowledge for the technical analysis or even for a trading setup and etc. Okay, and so let's take a look here on the macro first. The scenario that we are going to look at is this one first. Oops, sorry. First this one, the macro, and then we will jump into the micro, okay, because this one is gone, but we have probably we have more action up soon in the near future. So that's the scenarios we are going to acknowledge, the last one and the first. Okay, oh, not the first, the next, sorry. So for the bigger picture here, we are going to measure using Fibonacci tool. Okay, so as you guys can see, we still have room to keep going up, which should be and can be around this level, 107.87. And believe me, if the dollar is able to make to here, it's going to smash main economies and fiat currencies out there. Okay, it's going to be a big damage in other economies. So also let's take a look here for 80-80-20. Just one moment, please. Hold your hats and cool your jets. We are almost there. Yes, perfect. So folks, the big one here, we are looking to understand what's happening here, right? And so this range right here, as you guys can see, we are trading. I mean, the dollar is behaving because we are talking about an index here. So the numbers on the right are not based on money, on currency. It's based on points. So again, we are trading. I'm using this word trading just for you guys to have a better understanding, okay? So trading inside the golden mini and above the 50, right? And this is great news, okay? And also very bullish, because even if we are in a downtrend, it doesn't mean we can't have strong bullish moves. Okay. And so let's take a look here. Let me see. Just a moment, please. Yeah. So we have the dollar have room to make it to 80-80-20, which is around 114.33, and this is also aligned with the milkshake theory. I don't remember the name of the originator, but I agree with his theory, because we know in order to have a new system, a new dollar, and a level playing field, we need a big problem, okay? And so if they let the dollar like this to skyrocket, and even though it's still lower high, right? Maintaining the downtrend. These folks, this move to 114 is going to be like a doomsday for other currencies, okay? And at this point, they can bring the new dollar, the digital dollar that's almost ready. Um, and also like it's aligned with the new policy for digital currencies in the central the new rules for digital currencies. I mean the digital dollar, digital euro, digital yen. So it's coming. It's coming. We know it's close, and we know the crypto sphere was a big laboratory experience, right? Especially for the stable coins being developed on top of Ethereum. So now let's take a look on the small time frame. Just a second, let me see what the levels we have to address here. I like the things very straight. Just a moment. Yes. So this is our possible scenario. And I'm going to take out the previous Fibonacci setup just for us to have a cleaner chart. And now we are going to zoom in because that's what matters for us now. And the setup we are looking here for is this one. So now I'm going to take this one out. We have the setup for the bigger picture right here at 8080, 780, and 61. Okay, so everything's here for us. And now let's take a look here. And remember, this is the monthly chart. Okay, in a few minutes we are jumping to the weekly. We had this behavior here, folks. All this rejection that gave us the lower high. What it means? It means someone said that's enough. For now, that's enough. So I was expecting a bullish behavior, something like this before going up. But at this point, I am not sure about it because we are developing a bearish pattern and we are behaving in a bearish way. So I can't expect a bullish behavior, right? And so a kind of move that we may end up with, it's a down move around this range right here, which will give us higher low. Okay, and if this scenario is true, doesn't matter when this is going to happen. Don't account the time frame here. Okay, I'm just using longer lines for you guys to have a better understanding. But the thing is, if this scenario is correct, for example, we go down here, then we go up, bang bang bang, and then we go. This is a likely scenario to play out. Okay, not so. For example, right now we don't have technical evidence for such because things are developing, are happening, and we still don't have a valid pivot for this one here. Of course, we need more candles, and to see if this move is going to be enough. Okay, so it is not clear. Yes, and also there is another thing. This kind of behavior here have the DNA of a falling wedge as well. So in a worst case scenario, the dollar could make a move like this. And then go all the way up in a single move. Okay, So like I said, we have many possible scenarios that can play out. Nothing is 100% clear right now. We only have 50% evidence, and we will read what is written. Okay, that's it. We are not going to speculate or guess, no. But yeah, so now let's jump into the weekly. Yes, so back in a few days ago, actually around 30 days ago, we had this strong move for the dollar. That was our target for the trades we made here. So we made big profits, and I was hoping that this can be the trigger for this continuation, which is still possible, but I think it is unlikely. But we are going to see what's going to happen. So far, we are just trying to stay one step ahead in the game. Okay, so we can end up with something like this, and then we bear break, or maybe we go up for that scenario that we talked about, and then we blast for upside. Okay, so not clear at all, but let's take a closer look here on the 4 hours. Yes, so back in the day I talked about this structure right here, and I mentioned that this was bearish and was going to break bearish. I was not able to short right here. I had orders a little above, but I was able to get in the last trade right here, and I closed my positions on my targets around here. Okay, I don't matter if it keeps going. That's my targets. I will take what's given, and that's it. So right now, folks, we have this pattern right here, which is not bullish. Okay, actually it's bearish, but if and maybe if we are expecting for a bullish continuation here before a bear break, okay, and it is possible to see a double bottom. Yes, it is possible. It's not out of the board yet, but again, it would be nice to have a move like this, for example, like a W shape, and then keep going up. Okay, so this whole pattern here is not bullish, but can turn to be bullish. Okay, we will keep watching, and this is strictly related with cryptocurrencies and precious metals as well. Okay, if we were going down here, we can see a big move on Bitcoin and also in the altcoins. Okay, not maybe on the same stage 1-1, but we maybe can see it like 1-2-2-1. One goes up, the other weight, the other goes up, the first weight, and something like this. Okay, so this is going to be key for a better understanding of everything soon. Okay, so folks, for now this is it. I hope this analysis can help you in the way you read the charts, you understand the markets, and even maybe improve your trading setup. Okay, thanks for your time, thanks for your patience and your support as well. I am going to see you guys soon. See ya.